What's up, guys? We'll get started in a second.
Make their head drop. Make their head drop.
What's up, guys? It is Monday. I haven't live streamed in a while. Last live stream was February 20th. Can't be. It can't be. 2 months ago? Holy frick. Anyway, I'm here. I got Will behind me, snoozing. He just did a massive dinner. And I have a box. I can't get my directions right. I have a box of from Big Bad Toy Store that I got today. So I'm going to unbox that. I was saving it for a video. I am very washed out right now. Do I need to shut this blind? I'm going to shut this blind. Try not to roll over Will here. Ah, there we go. There we go. Okay. Let's see who is here. Let's see who has notifications on. I don't even know if notifications are still going out since I apparently have not live streamed in 2 months. First thing that I want to ask is my audio synced up? Because I'm watching myself right now and it looks like there's lag. So hopefully there's not. Let me see if I can kill some of these apps here and prevent this lag from happening. Let me know in the chat if there is a lagarooski. But let's see. Caleb collects. Ren is here. Thai Pilot TK501. Heck yeah, finally able to catch Cincy live again. And I apologize for not going live in 2 months. That's freaking ridiculous. No lag. Thank you, Caleb. I appreciate that. Ben Tenza's here. Benjamin Atienza, your friendly neighborhood YouTuber. Johnny Font. PSA G.I. Joe. Love a Surprise live. I was actually going to use this time to edit because I have, Jesus Louise, I have 3 videos in the hopper that I already have footage for. And I was going to edit those. And then I actually have... Is it 3 or 4? I have 4 videos for Beyond Plastic. So yeah, I need to frickin' set some time aside to edit because I have a lot of content that I would love to share. I just have to edit it and put it out there. So, but you know what? It's been so long since I did a live. So I figured now is as good of a time as any. Monday afternoon, 6:37. Before my Dallas Stars play the Vegas Golden Knights tonight in the playoffs, game 1, before Raw starts, might as well do a little live. Plus, again, I was going to do this. Hey, I got it right. I was going to do this Big Bad Toy Store for a video, but I got a bunch of stuff back there. Hopefully, I don't show ya. Nope, my chair's blocking it. I have a bunch of stuff back there that I need to show you for a couple of videos. There's a couple videos that I'm showing you my haul there, but we're gonna go through this big bad box. Where was I as far as the roll call? PSA G.I. Joe loves a surprise live. Josh Brown, Count Dadku, Achilles Music, Johnny Vegas, CM Brock, Steven Turner, BBTS pile. Hell yes. Josh Brown, man, first time making a live. Hell freaking yes, dude. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Hopefully you guys had a great weekend. I had a pretty good weekend. It was Tay-Tay's birthday party on Saturday. So I woke up at the butt crack of dawn and got her favorite breakfast and got her gift card, and we had a party for her, and we had pizza. So it was a good day Saturday. And then on Sunday, I set up at a toy show. I was worried at first. You'll see this in the video, but I was worried at first because it was kind of dead the first couple hours there. And then it really picked up at like 11 a.m. So I ended up doing very well. I'm very happy with how I did. And then, icing on the cake, I went to a store afterwards and I picked up a Grail. I can't tell you what that is yet. You will find out. But yeah, you'll see that in an upcoming video. Let's see. Malika Mabane, peace to the fam and to the chat. Josh Brown says no lag. Thank you. Tony Almeida's here. Miguel Angel, how's it going? JAL, hello, nice surprise. Doesn't seem to be lag for me. CM Brock says looks clear. Simone62, how's it going? Austin Nicholas, how's it going, my friend? Austin Nicholas, I have a video coming out with. This is ridiculous, but 6 Hot Toys pickups. Some of which I had paid off. Yeah, let's see. Half of those I had payment plans on, and they just kind of all ended at the same time. So I got 6. And then I treated myself. I did really well at a show, and I treated myself to another one. And then I think I had credit for another one. Anyway, it's a big Hot Toys video, so that's on the way. Ben Tenza says, I have managed to get all the Street Fighter figures except for Player 2, Ryu, and Evil Ryu. Did you see the Sagat? They previewed a Sagat. Or where did I see that? Hold on. Was it on Big Bad? Must not have been. I'm still looking for Bison. I'm still looking for Bison and Dalsum. I know that they have hit targets, but not near me. So I have them pre-ordered on Big Bad. But I saw a picture of Sagat, and I'm very excited for that one. But I'm staring at my Ken and Ryu throwing fireballs, doing Hadoukens right now on my Street Fighter machine. They look great. Let's see. Pedro Lopez. Hold on. Comments jumped. The comments jumped. Where was I? On Pedro. Pedro Lopez is here, and he says, hello all. Juan Gonzalez. Cincy Live Show. Time to celebrate. Caleb says, did I do well at the toy show yesterday? Yes, surprisingly well. I was very worried at first, but I ended up doing pretty damn good. Friendly Neighborhood says, you've been watching X-Men 97. I have not watched the newest episode, but I watched the ridiculously good one. I think it was episode 5, the Wild Sentinel, Gambit, Rogue, Hellfire Gala, or what was it called? Was it called the Hellfire Gala on the show? Anyway, it was just a great episode. I have not watched the next one. I think it's Storm-centric, but I haven't watched it yet. I'll probably watch that one, and then when does the next episode come out? Tomorrow? I'll watch the next 2 back-to-back. I kind of like doing that. Thor says, how's your mom been? She's doing good. She's hanging in there. Dottery Cloud says, what's up, Cincy? How are you? I'm doing good. It is, let's do the math. 8 plus 3. 11 days till my birthday. 11 days till my birthday. Hell freaking yes. Caleb says, still got the Hot Toys Grand Inquisitor. I do. So hit me up in the DMs. We can talk about that. I also have a Purge Trooper. They go really well together, I will say. Aaron Hardy, not too late. Yep, just got started here. I haven't even opened the big bad box. I'm just kind of doing the roll call here. I really like the look of those new Hot Toys Afra murder droids. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. I actually have... Oh, I just got a super chat. Holy frick, CM Brock. Thank you, CM Brock. That's awesome, man. Thank you very much. I have the Sideshow screen up, and I have Big Bad screen up. I usually like to just go through those and see what's new and see if there's anything out there that you guys might not know have existed. I'm going to share also, there is a third-party Masterpiece Transformers figure that I'm very, very much looking forward to picking up, and I'll show you which one that is too. It's by X-Transbots for any Transformers collectors out there. Did I get a freaking drink? I'm going to have to drink this warm-ass water. I forgot to get a cold beverage downstairs because I wanted to run up here and get on the live. Let's see. Austin says, Cincy O'Dang, now I'm interested in the video. I'll be curious to see if a couple of those are what I just got in. I'm trying to think of how many are brand spanking new. One of them is very freaking new. I don't remember all the ones that I got now. I know a couple of them have been out for a little bit, but there is one that's pretty damn new. Josh Brown says, I remember when you said you had like 8 Hot Toys left on your list, then done. Yes, that was a pipe dream. Josh Pence. Holy frick, dude. Josh Pence is here. Special guest, Josh Pence in the comments. I miss you, man. He says, what's up, Cincy? You still ripping packs? Hell frickin' yes, dude. I actually bought a box of 21-22 Hockey Series 2 that I have. It's a hobby box, too. I got it for a damn good price. I have a box of football, a retail blaster box, and I have another blaster box of hockey. Those are all going on the second channel, Beyond Plastic. But it's good to see here, dude. Hell frickin' yes, man. Comments jumped again. What the frick? Narc's here, too. What the hell? Hey, brother. Narc's here. Josh is here. The whole gang's here. Austin says, Cincy, if you want to do a Hot Toys live stream when you're free, hell freaking yes, man. Let's do it. Arelis Delgado. Dude, maybe if we got like the same figure, we could unbox it at the same time and give our opinions. That'd be a pretty cool stream. Jeremy. How's it going, Jeremy? Eric Stream. Caleb says, I'm still hunting that damn Holothon Bear Blood Feral Predator. Hopefully they reissue it. Dude, it's still floating around there. I think if you just keep hitting targets, they'll put it out there again. I think they're just like holding back inventory. I think they're good. They're going to put it back out there because we're going to see more of the cartoon turtles too, the Pizza Club turtles. I got to think we're going to see that freaking Bear Blood Feral Predator. It's a badass figure though. And I rewatched that scene. I forgot what scene it was from. And it should have been a dead giveaway that it's called Bear Blood. But it's the scene where the bear is after the girl and she hides in that little like thicket, the little wooded nest. And then the frickin' predator fights the bear and then he's still cloaked. And then spoiler alert, I guess, if you haven't seen Prey, go watch Prey. He holds the bear, the dead bear over his head and blood is just dripping down onto him as he's cloaked. Such a badass scene. Holy crap. I want to rewatch that. By the way, I don't know if this was fake or real, but I saw a picture of Prey Part 2 where I think it's World War I. So they're just jumping around time and they're inserting a predator into the mix, which is a freaking fantastic idea. I would have loved to see like, I don't know, like further back because they're going way back from like what time period is that Prey was set? Like the Native Americans and stuff. And then they're going all the way to like World War I. I want to see like that gigantic time in between. Just throw a predator in there and see what happens. Anyway, I'm looking forward to it either way. Let's see. Again, thank you, CM Brock, for the super chat. That's amazing. I appreciate it. Toyaholic is here. Jason Shane, AZ Legends is here. Hope all is well. Pedro Lopez says, I didn't see you at the toy show. I was there Sunday for about half an hour. I was, if you visited Empire Toys, I was like right in that aisle. I was like 2 tables down, or 3. I don't know. 3 tables down from Empire Toys. So that's where I was. And I may do the next show. The next show's on the 21st. I'm getting back from Disney the day before, so I don't know if I'm going to do that one. Stephen Turner, anybody in New England G.I. Joe show Sunday in Tewksbury, Massachusetts. I will be a vendor. Hit up Stephen Turner, Tewksbury. Good deals on classifieds and 25th anniversary figs. I know, shameless plug. And I read it for you, Stephen Turner. So go ahead and visit him if you're in the New England area in Tewksbury. Kaboom! What's up? Nothing like putting in work reports and a live stream. Is it the TPS reports? Did you get the memo on the TPS reports? Lucas James is here. 11 days. 11 days, my friends, until I hit the ripe age of late 40s. My birthday. I asked Mrs. Cincy for a specific birthday present. I don't think she's going to get it for me. I asked her for a... this is going to sound lame, but I don't do boxing anymore. I do a different kind of fitness right now. And the thing that I miss most about doing the boxing training is the speed bag. I love doing the speed bag, and I asked her to get me a speed bag to hang in the garage. I don't think she's very keen on that idea, but that's what I asked for. Backup plan is a gift card to mycomicshop.com so that I can put it towards a slabbed New Mutants number 98, first appearance of Deadpool. I found a New Mutants 98 for $400. I know, it's a lot of money for a slab, but that comic's been worth a lot of money since it first, well, it's been worth a lot of money for a long time. So I think it's a sound purchase, it's sound pickup. It's I forgot what grade it is, but that is what I want for my birthday. $400. Yikes. But if Mrs. Cincy contributes to the fund, I could probably pick that up. Or if I sold all the Hot Toys that I'm currently selling, I could probably pick that up. Or if I sold the Grand Inquisitor and the Purge Trooper to Ren, I could definitely pick that up. Jeremy says, I got a near complete what? Jeremy got a near complete G.I. Joe Killer Whale for $101 shipped. Got a great deal. You could say that again. That is a hell of a deal, man. 101? Good God. The ones that I'm looking at are like $375. It's still one of my grails. It's my G.I. Joe grail. I feel like once I get that, I could just be done. Be done collecting G.I. Joe vintage figures and just be happy with what I have in the case there. Jason says 10 days till my... Dude, is your birthday's a day before mine? Happy early birthday, Jason Shane. Hell frickin' yes. Tauruses. TIE Pilot TK501. Nice, I had 3 Hot Toys just come in and 2 more coming pretty soon. Hell frickin' yes, dude. Are they all Star Wars? I have... Let's see if I can count. 1 Marvel, 2 Marvel, 1 Star Wars, 1 DC, and I don't remember what the last 1 or 2 were. Oh, another DC. I have 2 DCs. Anyway, so look forward to that. You'll see all the ones that I got. And I'm gonna take them all out of package. I'm gonna put them in my case and show you where they go in the collection as well. Lucas James says, I'm about to shower. How was gym time today? Gym time was good, although I keep stretching my neck because I think I overdid it. And I pulled a muscle in the middle of my back, like under my shoulder blade. So I can't even like hit it with like a freaking gun, like a massage gun. Anyway, tomorrow's heavy lifting day, so we'll feel better then. Jeremy says, I highly recommend the third-party TAM. Very well done. What is that, Jeremy? Third-party TAM. Olu says, caught alive. It's a good day. Aaron Hardy says, I'm fun. Aaron Hardy says, the comments jumped. Aaron Hardy, where's your comment? Hold on. We're going to get to this unboxing, by the way. Oh, I went too far. Aaron Hardy says, I'm fundraising for a huge fans toys run right now. Hell friggin' yes, dude. Don't look past X-Transbots. I'm going to show you some stuff. Let's do that right now. Actually, let me read a couple more comments. There are so many live streams today. Am I live streaming over another live stream right now? I didn't even look. So if there's a friend of mine that's live streaming right now, and then you're watching this later saying, why the frick did you live stream over my live stream? I didn't mean to, dude. I did not mean to. I just went live. I didn't even look. It's pretty inconsiderate of me. But I was so excited to do this. I just jumped on. So again, if you're watching this later and you were live streaming, I apologize. Josh Pence says, dude, miss you too. We just recently got into ripping UFC and MLB packs. This past weekend, we bought a frick ton of them. Hell freaking yes, dude. I'm actually about to sell I've got like 10 to 15 UFC autographs from like the first 2 UFC card series. I have a Herb Dean autograph. I have a bunch of really good autographs. But yeah, I found a card shop that seems to be interested in buying those. So, Malika says peace to Narc and Josh Pence. Austin Nicholas says Cincy, let's do it. I'm down. Hell freaking yes. Josh Brown says can't believe you saw a half off Kino with punching bags. Still haven't seen it. $25 for it. Walmart. Check your Walmarts. Because a lot of the older 2-packs are definitely on clearance, but like some of the newer ones, like the Samurai ones, the Kino 2-pack, I think the Foot 2-pack, they're throwing those in the clearance too, depending on the Walmart. It really depends on the Walmart. So check your Walmarts, see which NECA 2-packs they have on clearance. You might be able to score for $25. Narc says, hey Malika, Josh, what's up, dude? Jeremy says, yeah, that scene was rad. Josh says, we actually went to that same card shop you met me and Parker at forever ago. Then we got Cane's and I pulled that 1 of 1. Oh, that's right, dude. We got Raising Cane's and you pulled a 1 of 1 while we were eating. That was badass, man. That was a fun time. I forgot that shop, though. I remember the one that we went to in Cincinnati. It was called Hooterville. Best name ever. Hooterville. It's a card shop in Cincinnati, in Fairfield, down the street from Toy Department. If you're ever in the area, hit up Hooterville. Let's see. Jamelin Parks, good old Cincy. I thought you became a big movie star and forgot. No, I'm not a movie star at all. I'm a guy in a movie trying to act. It's fun. It's really fun. I can't wait to continue to film the sequel to the first movie. Okay, so let us. Caleb says praise by far my Predator movie. So good. French and Indian War. Okay, thank you. I could not place the era. French and Indian War era. 1400s, Leatherhead for Hire says. Tuesday Crew, Josh Brown says. Let's see. Narc and Josh, what's up, guys? What do you think of the Deadpool trailer? All right, Sean Beatty, excellent question. Deadpool trailer, holy frick. Holy frick. There is so many F-bombs in that trailer. Let's friggin' go. Except they don't say friggin'. I am so excited for that movie. I got so excited for that movie, I actually bought a slabbed comic today after watching the trailer 3 times. What did I buy? I bought a graded, slabbed first appearance of Cassandra Nova, X-Men 114. I also bought the second appearance where she activated the Wild Sentinel, which we recently saw in X-Men 97. Yes, that Wild Sentinel that Gambit had a little fight with. From the comic books, from the Grant Morrison run, Cassandra Nova was the one that orchestrated that whole thing in the comic books. Cassandra Nova is the bald lady that you see in the trailer that frickin' was controlling Wolverine's actions pretty easily. She is, if you are not familiar with who she is the long lost sister of Charles Xavier. So it's not really a spoiler or anything. It's just based on the source material. So I bought her first appearance slab. I think I got a 9.2. But as soon as I started looking at comps on eBay, because I bought it on mycomicshop.com, and I was looking, and it was like $64.99 for a 9.2 slab first appearance Cassandra Nova. It's also the first issue that Grant Morrison and Frank Quitely took over X-Men. It was like a big game changer with X-Men comic books. A lot of people say it was their favorite run of X-Men comic books, but anyway. What was I saying? I was looking up comps because I wanted to see if the price was a good price. And I noticed during the day, that price on that book was going whoop, way up there. I don't know what it's at right now. I can look it up and show you. But we'll look at some stuff right here. And then I'll open this box from Big Bad, show you what I got. So let me see where I'm going to leave off on the comments so I can get back to it. Secondhand toy dealer. Were you a vendor at the toy show this past weekend? Yes, I was, my friend. I was the guy with all the hot toys. with like the shelving that was like built up really high. So I think I was the only guy there with Hot Toys. So that was me. If you were walking around, I didn't have anything that said Cincy Nerd or anything. It was just I was just there. All right, so let me leave off there. It's Secondhand Toy Dealer. Hopefully I can find that comment later. But let's do this now. Bam! So first things first, what was I going to look up on the comic? I totally forgot what I was going to look up on the comic. Remind me. This is what I want to look at because I made a couple purchases today, guys. This one was not an outright purchase, more so it was a pre-order. So yeah, that whole rule of 8, way the frick out the door. Because they solicited this bad boy. They solicited these 3. They solicited Revan, Lord Starkiller, and BT-1, the murder droid from Dr. Aphra. The BT-1 looked interesting. The Dr. Aphra comic book was okay. I think I have the first appearance of that droid in the comics. The Starkiller looked okay, but I don't like the fact he doesn't come with the head sculpt of... what's his ass that played the character in the video game. But the Revan is what got me, my friends. 1,085 people are viewing this figure right now. $270, which I thought was extremely reasonable for such a badass looking figure. It is a special edition. They're making 2 versions, collector edition, which I don't think is exclusive to Sideshow. And they're making an exclusive version, which is a timed release. I think the only difference is this coin. It comes with a special edition bonus coin. I don't know if it comes with any additional accessories. Let's look. The figure itself looks freaking awesome. This totally goes against what I was trying to do with my collection also, where I was trying to only get figures from movies I loved. Obviously, Revan's not been in a movie yet. He could very well be in a movie. They'll probably change his appearance a little bit. I hope they don't if he is in a movie, because he is a freaking badass looking character. Double lightsabers. I mean, looks like a wired cape because you could see like the curve in the cape there. Just looks awesome. I love the like weathering on the chest piece, and you could see like the marks on his helmet, his face mask as well. It just looks so damn good. So I pre-ordered it. Yeah, the Sideshow exclusive comes with the coin. It's the only difference. Maybe different packaging, I don't know. But yeah, I pre-ordered it. It was very easy for me to pick that one up. So that was one of the ones I wanted to show you guys. I'm sure if you collect Hot Toys, you probably saw the postings about it. The Lord Starkiller looks very, very cool too. I mean, he looks badass. That one comes with an exclusive coin as well. But no, head sculpt kinda kills it for me. He really should come with the... Is it Sam Witwer? I think that's the actor's name. His likeness. Maybe it was a likeness issue. Maybe that's the reason they couldn't get his likeness for the figure. But otherwise, the figure looks freaking awesome. But I really would have wanted a Sam Witwer head sculpt. Maybe that's coming later. I don't know. And then the other one I wanted to show you was Murder Droid. Astromech Murder Droid. Right there. BT-1. And does this one... This one does not come with an exclusive coin. This one just comes as is. $220. So that's why, I mean, this is $220. I feel like the Revan is a great deal for $270. So I know that's hard to stomach sometimes when I'm saying the words great deal and $270 in the same sentence, but comparatively speaking, when we're talking about Hot Toys, it's kind of a decent deal for $270 for that Revan. So there you go. That was the first thing I wanted to show you. And yeah, they have BT1 on Big Bad also. What did I want to show you on Big Bad? We could look at the Street Fighter stuff real quick. I pre-ordered the Bison on here. I pre-ordered the Dalsum. My strategy here is if I find Bison and Dalsum at a Target, which is where they're showing up, obviously I'll cancel my pre-order. Sorry, Big Bad, but you guys take some time to get stuff in. I mean, what did this say? July release? Yeah, July release. When they're already friggin' in stores. So hopefully they'll get it sooner than that. And hopefully I can find it sooner than that. The Ryu. Oh, Final Challengers Ryu is pre-order. So there you go. I really wish I could remember what I was going to show you related to that comic book, but I don't frickin' recall. All right, so let's get back to the chat, and then we'll open this Big Bad Toy Store box up. And secondhand toy dealer. Dad Q says, thanks, Josh. Hope all is well for you. Still following you. And Dub, Narc. Of course, since y'all's videos make my week. Let's see here. Pedro says, oh, I was at Louisville Comic Show. Didn't realize there was another show. Yeah, there was a 3-day comic book show. I wish I would have gone to that. Not set up at that. Actually, I probably would have enjoyed setting up at that too. It's hard, though, as a vendor to do anything more than one day. One day takes a lot out of me. It takes a lot out of my time, my schedule. I had to wake up at 5 in the morning on Sunday to leave the house at 6 in the morning because it's an hour drive to Fort Worth to the hotel. And I got there at 7. I set up for 2 hours. The show was from 9 to 2. I was out of there by 2:45 after I broke everything down and packed everything up. And then I stopped at a store and I got home like right at 5. So that's like I woke up at 5, left at 6, was back at 5 p.m. It's a lot. It takes a lot out of you. I can't even freaking imagine doing a 3-day show and being gone at a toy show set up as a vendor for 3 friggin' days. There's a Rebel Scum, if you're familiar with the website, the Star Wars website. RebelScum.com is doing their own Star Wars show locally. I think they said that's a 4-day show. Holy frick. A 4-day show? I can't do that. I can't do that. I can do 1. I can give you 1. Right, Will? Otherwise, that dude starts missing me. He's like, where the frick did you go, dude? You were gone all day. And he's pissed off at me when I get home. He's like pushing me around. Anyway, where was I? Pedro, did you find anything good at the comic book show? Was it a good show? Next time they do that show, I might either... No, I'm not going to set up if it's a 3-day show. I will definitely visit it, though. Let's see. Anyone in chat getting Hot Toys Starkiller and Darth Revan? I'm getting the Revan. All right. It just jumped. Big time. It just jumped. The comments jumped. Hold on. I'm trying to find my spot. Might just have to pick a spot. What's up, Dad Q? Oh. Pedro. Okay, here we are. Here we are. Austin Nicholas is buying both the Revan and the Starkiller. Austin, you buying the Murder Droid too? BT1? Arelis Delgado, use a foam roller. I've got one, but I can't get it because it's like under my shoulder blade. Like I tried to roll it out and it's just not hitting that muscle. So like when I stretch a certain angle, I could feel it really kind of pulling. Anyway, it's just I just gotta ice it somehow, heat it, and hope that I don't mess it up even more. Usually when I lift heavy, I can kind of like stretch it out and make it feel better. Any of the DC Hot Toys, perhaps a Michael Keaton Batman? Friendly neighborhood YouTuber. Are you asking if the 2 Hot Toys that I mentioned that were DC were a Michael Keaton Batman? No, but I have that one on pre-order, but I don't want to tell you which ones they are. I can't say anything else because it'll give it away. So I have 2 badass DC Hot Toys in this video that's coming up where I have like 6 freaking Hot Toys. I can't have toy hauls like that anymore. A, because they're too damn expensive. B, because I don't have the hookups that I used to have. I used to be able to go to Comics to Games and do a lot of like trading and stuff. And that's how I would get these big... If you watch my videos from many years ago, back when I lived in Cincinnati, and I would have like these videos where I'd have hot toy hauls of like 10 hot toys. That's how I would get those. I would be trading Comics to Games and getting like new stuff. So I don't have that kind of hookup, that connection anymore. So all the hot toys that I get, I have to pay off. I have to do payment plans. Or I do well at a toy show and treat myself. So that's why I don't really have like these big ass Hot Toys haul videos anymore. I have to kind of space them out. They're so expensive and they keep getting more expensive. Like I'm saying $270 is like a great deal. Because you just don't see figures for $270 anymore. They're all over $300. But anyway, TIE Pilot TK501 says, all Star Wars finally got Hunta, Rekka, Deluxe Obi-Wan Series Vader. Oh, that's a nice looking Vader. Padme, I got her. You can see her right. See her right there. Mrs. Cincy texted me. I got to make sure there's not an emergency. I got to make sure she's not saying like I lost my tire. Went to Kroger and the effing customer service desk is closed. I could have told her that. It closes like freaking 5. Hey, where you going? Stay with me, dude. You don't have to go anywhere. Lay down. Hang out with me. Lay down, Will. This dude trying to always leave me. Leave me hanging. Jason says, happy early birthday to you as well, brother. I asked the wife for a new Aiden Hutchinson jersey for my birthday gift. Hell freaking yes, dude. Lions, baby. Who's excited for the NFL draft this weekend? For those of you that watch football, are interested in football, I'm very excited to see who the Commanders and Bengals get. The Commanders, it's probably going to be Jaden Daniels, LSU, QB. I've heard Drake May. I don't want them to get J.J. McCarthy. Nothing against Michigan players. I just don't think that he's going to be as good in the NFL as he was in college. I think he was kind of a product of the system. But I have a lot of faith in Daniels. I hope the Commanders get Daniels. Bengals, I don't know. They need a lot. They need another receiver now, apparently. They lost Boyd. T. Higgins wants out. Does he still want out? I don't know. I've lost track. All right, there's the football talk, guys. I gotta save that for the second channel. Friendly neighborhood YouTube. The 2.0 of Keaton isn't out yet. Granted, could be the 1.0. It is not the 1.0. I'm waiting for the 2. I got the 2 with the deluxe gargoyle base. I'm very freaking excited for that. So excited for that one. Doombot says, yo, since you've been a while since I caught a live. It's been a while since I did a live. So thank you for being here, guys. I appreciate it. CG Creative. Hey, Cincy, what did you think of Late Night with the Devil? Oh, my God. It was good. It was so good. My brother and I saw... Was it 4 movies while he was here? My brother was in town visiting for the eclipse. He drove all the way from Florida to come see the eclipse. And we saw Arthur the King, which is kind of a family... It's not really even a family movie. It's a movie about Mark Wahlberg that does these adventure races, these like extreme races, and he finds this dog. And it was a great movie. It really... I knew nothing about that movie. My brother said, hey, I want to go see this Arthur the King. He goes, it's got a dog in it. I'm like, all right, I'm there. That's all I knew. Mark Wahlberg and dog. But we saw it and I was like, this is like a really kind of like original movie. And it was really good. So I like that one. The next movie we saw was Late Night with the Devil. Freaking amazing. I'm buying it on 4K. If you are old enough to remember late 70s talk shows, I think you will like the movie more. If you're younger and you've never like seen that era, you don't remember what they dressed like, how like they acted and stuff on those talk shows, it might not hit as much, but my brother and I freaking loved it. It was awesome. Another movie I saw Monkey Man. Is it called Monkey Man? Not Monkey Paw, right? Monkey Man. Dev Patel. Not as good as I was thinking, but it was still really good. Too much shaky cam was my big gripe on that one. But it was still good. I liked it. The one that really, really caught me by surprise, and I really, really liked it. My brother and I were looking at movies to potentially see, and I saw that our theater was playing a movie starring Nicolas Cage called Arcadian. I was like, what in the hell is that? If it's a Nick Cage movie, it's probably going to be weird. So I saw that it was released at South by Southwest. They did a screening down there. And then I watched the trailer, and I was like, Chris is my brother. Chris, we got to see this Nicolas Cage movie. And he started laughing, and he goes, Nicolas Cage movie? I'm like, trust me, let's watch the trailer right now. We watched the trailer, and he goes, I'll see that. And we saw it, and it is amazing. It was so good. It had, so without giving away too much, it's set in a post-apocalyptic time. It is kind of a family drama about a dad and his 2 teenage sons. And it's about monsters that come out at night. And what they did for these monsters, these creatures, is so badass. I want NECA to make figures of these monsters. So badass. So, highly, highly recommend Late Night with the Devil. Highly recommend if you're into like creature movies, horror movies, even part like family kind of drama-ish movies. Go see Arcadian. Well worth it. Well worth it. And let me know what you think of it if you see it. Anyway, those are the movies we saw. I got super sidetracked. This is the kind of stuff I'll talk about on the second channel. I'll get into some movies. That's my thing. So, anyway, CG Creative, excellent question. I think I lost like 10 viewers on my rant about movies. People are just here for toys sometimes, which is totally fine. This channel started as a toy channel. I'm going to open the box so I don't lose more people. But, yes. Oh! Here we go. Here we go. And I can keep an eye on the chat while I open this. Narc says, speaking of UFC, Cincy, do you remember when we met Forrest? It wasn't Forrest Whitaker, it's Forrest Griffin. I don't know if you meant that like jokingly, but Forrest Griffin. Forrest Whitaker was in, he was, what was his character in Star Wars in Rogue One? Saw Gerrera. He was Saw Gerrera. Forrest Whitaker. We met Forrest Griffin. Dude, we saw so many UFC fighters in that hotel. We were there. Narc and I were there for PowerCon. Anaheim. And they had a big UFC fight right around the corner. So, like, all the UFC fighters stayed at our hotel. So we went down to the bar after PowerCon, and we're just seeing all these freaking fighters. It was freaking awesome. And yes, I do remember that. That was an awesome experience. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6. 6 items in here, my friends. We're going to get started so I don't lose more people. Josh Penn says Hooterville is the best. Yes, it is. How can you be called Hooterville and not be the best? Let's see here. Austin says TIE Pilot. I just opened my wrecker. My Padme is shipping. Padme's a great figure, by the way. Except I don't like to use stands so much anymore, and she falls over. She's fallen over twice. I don't know what is it about her feet, if she has small feet or whatever, but she's fallen over a couple times. All right. Where are we going to start? I've got 1, 2, 3. What is this? Is this a Marvel Legends figure? 1, 2, 3, 4 Marvel Legends figures, a Mezco, and a Masters figure. We're going to start with the Legends first. All right. 8 and Skate says, let's friggin' go. LFG. Dewdog says, some wild folks in this chat. What's up, Dog? Josh Brown says, we got to get Cincy back on Wade's on a Friday. Just tell him you are coming. It's been a while. It's been a while since I was on Wade's stream. Those are always fun. Let's see. All right. Wolverine 88. Oh, dude. I was looking at that one earlier. Wolverine 88 is a good one to get right now. First Wolverine and Deadpool fight. Yes. I was looking at slabs of that. It's in the $200 to $300 range for that one. All right. Marvel Legend number 1 in this big bad toy store unboxing is... I'm not even going to look which one it is. I'm just pulling it out randomly. It is... Sunspot. You're like, what the frick, dude? That's an old-ass figure. All right. I picked up... Here's a spoiler alert for a video. I picked up Boom Boom, the Marvel Legends figure Boom Boom, recently at a toy show. And I was like, I need to, complete an X-Force team for my shelf. Because right now I have a big X-Men shelf. I have 80s X-Men, 90s X-Men. I have X-Factor. But I want an X-Force team. Cable, Richter, Cannonball, Boom Boom, Sunspot, Warpath, Shatterstar. I need to pick up a bunch of them, and this is one of the ones I needed. Sunspot. Yes, it's an old figure, but I needed it from an X-Force team. Another one I needed, and I'm not even going to look at it because I remember which one it was, is another X-Force figure. Bam! Not Bam! Boom! Warpath. Hell frickin' yes. X-Force Warpath. Yes, it's an old figure. It's alright. Strong guy wave. If you collect Marvel Legends, you're like, that is an old-ass figure, Cincy. Why are you showing me this? Alright. The rest of the stuff in here is new, I promise. But I needed those for my X-Force team. I'm still looking for a Shatterstar. I still need the Cable with the big shoulder pads. I know we're getting a new Cable. I want the big shoulder pads Cable. I think it was Warlock Wave. I want the 3-pack. Hopefully they reissue that 3-pack with Richter, Cannonball with legs, and Domino. So yeah, that's where I am right now. I'm trying to finish X-Force, New Warriors, and I gotta look over here because my uncompleted teams are right here. Secret Avengers. I need a Nova. I don't even remember which frickin' wave it was, but I need the Nova with the gold things that come up to a point. It's like the Richard Rider Nova. Secret Avengers Nova. Anyway. Alright. Next thing in this Big Bad Toy Store unboxing is a Marvel Legends 2-pack. Guys, we saw a frickin' badass trailer today. LFG, Wolverine and Deadpool. It is the year of Wolverine. And I got this bad boy right here. Deathbird. And not Deathbird. That is that is not Deathbird. That is Psylocke. Was it issue 254 or 6? 256? It was a Jim Lee issue where we were introduced to the first appearance of Ninja Psylocke. She quickly got rid of all of that extraneous armor and attire and went down to just her minimalistics for her uniform. But hell frickin' yes. Wolverine and Psylocke. This is not the cover to that issue. I think it was 256 Uncanny X-Men. But I am freaking excited to get this Wolverine and this Psylocke. I never thought we would get this Psylocke in figure form. But there you go. More X-Men. Speaking of X-Men, we all love the show. At least everyone I've talked to loves the show. Very few people don't like X-Men 97. This was a figure that I needed. And I actually bought this before episode 5. I was not anticipating what was going to happen in episode 5. No spoilers, but something big happens. I got X-Men 97 Gambit. I already have a Marvel Legends Gambit, but I'm kind of keeping all my X-Men 97 figures separate. They're in their own little group, so I wanted the Gambit. I still need the Rogue. She's hard as frick to find. I'm not paying $50 for the Rogue. When they reissue her, or if she hits Pulse again, hopefully I can pick up that Rogue. But that's it for the Marvel Legends in this box. I need some water, for frick's sake. I'm not used to doing these lives. All right. Next one is a Masters of the Universe. I am happily collecting the new Eternia figures for Masters of the Universe. I had to choose between the new Eternia and the Origins figures. Some of the Origins figures kind of felt a little bit on the cheapish side to me. The new Eternia figures, in some ways, are better than the Classics figures. They just look awesome. I love the fact that they also they give you two different ways to display the figures, either like a concept look or the classic look. And I love that option. Well, here is another new Eternia figure to add to my collection. It is none other than Mechanic. Hell frickin' yes. Watch some reviews of this figure. I love how they do the neck. How it's multiple kind of like pieces. So it's got a lot of flexibility and articulation. But I am so damn excited for this Mechanic. My new Eternia figures, they're still down there. They are, am I pointing to the right shelf? I can't even frickin' see. That shelf right there. I used to have just one shelf. I still have just one shelf, but I'm going to very, very quickly, soon, make two shelves. I need to make two shelves because I have, if you didn't watch my last video, check that video out. I got this guy, Snout Spout, Mattel Creations. He's an amazing figure. But I need to make a shelf for the good guys and a shelf for the bad guys. So there's no room at all right now for Snout Spout and Mechanic. So I'm going to have to make a secondary shelf for good guys. So there you go. I still need a Faker. I still need a Web Store. I think those are the only two. Buzz Off. I think those are the only ones that I still need from New Eternia. The good old Big Bad Toy Store sticker inside. These boxes are fantastic. They're nice and big and sturdy, so I can carry stuff in them. So I keep Big Bad Toy Store boxes. The last item is from one of my favorite properties that I collect right now. It's from G.I. Joe, but it's not a classified figure. Classified is still my current favorite modern line to collect. This is G.I. Joe, but by Mezco. I got the Mezco Storm Shadow. Hell frickin' yes. I've watched a couple reviews. A couple people said it's a great figure, but stuff seems to fall off of it. So once I open it up, get them all geared up, I'll see about that and see how hard it is to get him to pose with all of his gear on. Hopefully not stuff falling off. I love the these throwing star effects. Very, very cool there. Comes with an unmasked head sculpt. Comes with two masked head sculpts. Can't really tell the difference between the two looking at it on the box, but I'm up to date on the Mezco G.I. Joes. I got Roadblock, I got Snake Eyes, I have Destro, I have those three. And I pre-ordered Firefly, I pre-ordered Duke, and I got Storm Shadow. So hopefully we get a Cobra Commander soon. Flint. I don't know what like the next figures I would love to see them do are. Probably those two, Cobra Commander and Flint. Let me know what yours would be. If Mezco was to continue on with the Joe line, if you collect the Mezco Joe line, what do you want to see them do next? Let me know in the chat. So there you go, guys. That was the Big Bad Toy Store unboxing. I got some Marvel Legends. I got all X-Men related characters, X-Force, and Mechanic and Storm Shadow. So very, very nice unboxing there. Very happy with these. Can't wait to open them. They will go in the pile of stuff that I have to open, which is getting larger and larger by the day. All right, back to the chat ski. Let's see how much it's jumped. Secondhand dealer. I was a vendor at a toy show north of you in Toledo this past weekend. Oh, very cool. How'd you do? Did you do well? Being a vendor is kind of like a different kind of toy community. It's like as collectors, we talk about certain things like new releases, how it poses. Do you like the articulation? Do you like the accessories? But like being a vendor, it's like a different kind of things that you talk about. Like what's selling well? How are you? What are you bringing to a show? Are you changing what you're bringing? It's a different kind of, not a different world, but it's just like different. And I kind of like it. It's a different kind of community, and I've met a lot of really cool people that do these toy shows, and they're vendors. So I'm gonna keep doing it because I got to keep making room and I got to keep making money to keep buying stuff. I don't have that I don't have that money printing machine that we all want, so I have to sell stuff and to make room and make money. Anyway, Sam Whitwer. Raxus Prime says, Caleb collects a Sam Whitwer. I'm so far back on the chat that is what I'm reading right now because I made that reference a long time ago. Raxus says, and you wouldn't see his face after the mask goes on. And that's true. Good point. Josh Brown says, need a pouty-lipped Whitwer sculpt. Caleb says, met Sam Whitwer last year. Great guy. He's also the voice of Clone Wars Darth Maul. T-Man's here? T-Man's here. Wrong star killer for me. What's up, T-Man? Holy frick. You guys didn't forget about me. All kinds of people. Jetta Patrol's here. What the hell's going on, guys? Everyone's jumping on this stream. This is awesome. Thank you guys for all being here. I appreciate it. Some of you probably jumped off by the time I'm reading this this comment right now. But if you go back and watch the replay, hey, thanks for being here, guys. Jetta Patrol says, Revan is the GOAT. T-Man says, yo, Doodog. T-Man says, hi, Narc. T-Man. Syndicate Original. T-Man 978. Caleb says, what's up, Ryan? Jetta Patrol. Derek Pedroso. Stupid Leafs rather watch Cincy. Are the Leafs losing? I watched like the first 10 minutes. And it was hard hitting. It was hard to walk away from that game. But I'm assuming they're losing already. Since you said stupid Leafs rather watch this video. Let's see what they're doing right now. I'm just gonna check the scoreboard. Scoreboard watching. They're losing 2-1. Boston's up 2-1. Isles up 2-0. What's going on there? Of course, the game that I'm interested in watching tonight, Stars Knights, Golden Knights. Very convenient for Mark Stone to suddenly be healthy during the playoffs so he doesn't affect the cap. Not saying anything, Golden Knights. All I'm saying is that they are working that system because there is no salary cap in the playoffs. And these guys, they go on the IR in the regular season and they're off the books. And then they just mysteriously get 100% healthy right as the playoffs start. They're working the system. There's no rule against it. There needs to be, but there's currently no rule against it. So they're working the loophole. Anyway, there's your hockey talk for tonight. See more of that on the other channel. And I just lost 10 more viewers. T-Man says, don't take plans with figs. It makes life easier. Raxus says they're going to have to change it slightly for movement reasons. Change what? Which figure are we talking about, Raxus? Caleb says Darth Revan will be in the James Mangold movie, probably. Holy frick, that would be amazing. Caleb says, like the 1984-85 Power of the Force Kenner days. And no, it's not a likeness issue. Doodog says Jetta Patrol in the house. Caleb says that's why these are 270 no head sculpts. Have we ever seen Darth Revan's face? I don't recall ever seeing it. Lord Starkiller doesn't show his face. I hope we get Dr. Aphra. I'm sure we will. Alistair McRae says, I hope we get Dr. Aphra after seeing BT1 and 000. Josh Brown says BT1, 000, and Aphra is a cool little shelf. That would be a pretty neat shelf. Yeah, absolutely. I I think the Sith Stalker armor would have been badass. Derek Pedroso, are you a Jedi or some other Star Wars character? C3PO. Am I a Jedi? Let me have to think about that. I think I would lean more towards Sith. I don't know. Chuck from Empire Toys and I were talking this weekend at the show because they were set up there too. And we were talking about whether Thanos was right. Was Thanos right in wanting to snap out half of the universe? That was the kind of discussion we had there. So that's why I think I lean more towards Sith. I don't know. I'm probably somewhere in the middle. Right in the middle. What's that called? A gray Jedi? Were you going to look at Klaatu? Was I? Was I going to look at Klaatu? I don't remember. Ben Tenza says, yeah, that's what I did with my Dalsum and Bison 2. Oh! That's what I was going to show you. Thank you. You just jogged my memory. Jamelin Park says, aka Cosmos. No, I was not going to show you that one. I was going to show you. I said don't sleep on X-Transbot. Maybe that's why T-Man joined the conversation. Because I'm going to talk about Transformers here. Third-party Transformers, T-Man. And I wanted to talk about specifically... Where are they? X-Transbots... would they have it under Ironhide? I forgot his fake name. Because they can't call it by his actual name. X-Transbots is... Let me go to TF Source. That's probably a better place to look at it. X-Transbots is making an Ironhide and a Ratchet in Masterpiece scale. And they look amazing. They are also making... so let's do this. X-Transbots... All right, and I'm going to share this. Bam. All right, so this is the figure that I'm going to buy. I am buying the Fans Toys Constructicons. And I'm going to probably have them for Devastator mode. But I love the individual Constructicons themselves. So rather than buying 2 sets of Fans Toys Constructicons, I'm going to buy the set of Fans Toys Constructicons again for Devastator, and I'm going to get the X-Transbots Constructicons for individual bot mode / alt mode. So this is the one. Worst and or best name ever for a Transformers figure. His name is Long Haul. They, for some reason, are calling him Big Load. For those of you that did not hear that, the Long Haul character, since they don't have the actual rights to use the name Long Haul, they named him Big Load. They made 2 versions of this character, of this figure. This one right here is the cartoon version. This is probably the one that I'm going to get. I think he looks amazing. But yes, he looks very, very cartoon accurate with the black arms, the white head. The toy itself had an all black head. Hold on, let's see what Mrs. Cincy's texting me about. Got to make sure she does not... Okay, it's the same thing. She's still angry that the customer service desk at Kroger was closed at 6 p.m. Anyway, so they made 2 versions of this one. I actually thought about getting the other version, which was the toy version. Where is it? Here it is, right here. They call it the youth version. But it's the same character, Long Haul. But you see his head is all black instead of white. And then he has the purple arms. So that is reminiscent of the actual old toy, the vintage G1 toy, which is something I did consider. He also has like the stickers on his legs. I don't know if that's painted on or if those are actual stickers. But in the end, I decided to just go cartoon, and I'm going to pick up the all of the individual Constructicons by X-Transbots. So very, very excited for this one. He's got, let me show you how tall he is. He's got some height to him. Because they have a picture of him next to Grapple, and Grapple's a tall one, so you can see how tall he is. He is still shorter than like the Masterpiece Megatron. He's shorter than the Masterpiece Optimus Prime, but he's got some height to him, and I like that. So very, very excited to pick this one up. I watched a review. He's very ratchety, and I love that. A lot of clicking, so that's a good thing. The other thing I was going to show you by X-Transbots are, here they are. Look at how good this Ironhide looks. I think this might be the best looking Ironhide we've gotten in Masterpiece scale. This is definitely better than the Masterpiece official, but that Ironhide looks freaking amazing. Here's the alt form. Here's Ironhide. He looks freaking awesome. Coming in July. So I pre-ordered this one. I will probably get the Ratchet too. Here's the Ratchet. They're calling him Ratliff instead of Ratchet, but he looks great. So I'll probably end up getting that one too. But yeah, X-Transbots, they're freaking doing some good stuff right now. All right, so thank you, Jamelin, for the reminder. That's what I was going to show you guys. X-Transbots, Ironhide, Ratchet, Long Haul. Very nice looking Masterpiece scale, third-party figures. All right, back to the chat. CM Brock says Starkiller and Revan will be my first Star Wars figures because I loved the games they were in. Grey Jedi 22, what's up, Cincy? I'm in St. Louis. So went to the AEW Dynasty last night. What a great show. I did not watch it. I heard that Bryan Danielson and Will Ospreay was like match of the year contender. Freaking ridiculously good match. I did see that Swerve won the belt. Very happy for that. I like Samoa Joe, but I'm just happy for Swerve. I really, really wish that I would have met him and gotten his autograph and a picture with him when he was here. It was WrestleMania weekend 2 years ago, and Ring of Honor had a show here, and Ring of Honor was just a couple miles down the road. And I ended up meeting the Briscoes, and I got their autographs. Rest in peace, Jay. But yeah, I met them, and I could have met Swerve too, but I didn't. I wanted to hit the merch table and ended up buying a couple shirts. But anyway, congrats to Swerve. There's your wrestling talk, my friends. Back to the toys. What's Aaron Hardy? Need that Klaatu, Aaron says. Jetta says, Jetta says, I can't read that comment because it jumped. Narc says Forrest Whitaker was so nice. Let's see here. All right, I gotta find the comment. Did I go too far? Looking for a comment, my friends. Thanks for being here, guys. Cable is Sauron wave. Not that cable. Or maybe... No, that's a different cable. The cable I want, I'm pretty sure... I don't know, you might be right. Let's see. Let's just consult the internet when I'm not sure. Cable Legends. A Sasquatch. It was Sasquatch wave. It was this one. That's the cable I want. If anyone's getting out of Legends, if they're selling their Legends, if they have this cable, if you have it complete, I would love it. I don't need the Sasquatch leg. I don't need it on card. I just want the figure from my X-Force shelf. So that's the cable I want right there. I see it here and there on eBay. It's not too expensive, so I'm just kind of buying them here and there. Anyway, I did see a Sauron Build-A-Figure at the booth right across from me at the show, and I was very tempted to pick that up too, but I ended up not. Lady Mandarin Psylocke. Thank you, Malika Mabane. That's what she was referred to in that. I think it was 256, X-Men 256. All right. The comments jumped, so I'm trying to find where I left off. Let's see. I can't find it. Oh, there it is. I don't even want to hang out with myself for 4 days. Jetta says, I don't even want to hang out with myself for 4 days. Let's see. T-Man says, old folks issues. Steven Turner, I agree, since he one day shows only. Yeah. One day. That's all you need. That's all I can do. That's all I can contribute is one day. I can't even do 2 days. 2 days would be stretching it. T-Man says, stretch it out and make it feel better. Giggity. Caleb says, DX Vader is the shiznit. Which Vader? I got the Empire Vader. That's the Vader. That's my favorite Vader. If I was going to get another one, I would probably get the Obi-Wan Kenobi one just because it shows his head under the mask. That's really cool. And I don't think they're going to do that one again. So, Steven Turner says, I remember when you could get nice new Hot Toys for about $2.25. I remember those days too. That was nice. Omar says, Hono, I don't even know how to pronounce that, but I have 2 figures on pre-order from them. I got the Wolverine and the Magneto. Honyo Studio looked to be great value. Hope the quality is good for the price. It's got Hot Toys name on it, so I'm hoping that it is like the same body that Hot Toys uses. I'm really excited for those 2 figures. Again, I got the Wolverine. I think the Wolverine ships pretty soon. A month or 2. And then Magneto, I pre-ordered that one too. Alistair says, which Homelander figure is that below your Mezco Joe? Mafex. That's the Mafex Homelander. Frickin' amazing figure. Highly recommend it. Tony Almeida says, 53 watching Late Night with the Devil on Shudder tonight. It's on Shudder already? Oh, dude. Tony Almeida, let me know how you like it. I frickin' loved that movie. I really want to buy it on 4K when it comes out. Austin says, horror movie talk. Let's go. Go see Arcadian. I think you will like it a lot. Again, one of the coolest like creatures I've seen in a movie since like Alien or Predator. I'm trying to think back. The Thing was cool. Alien. Like I'm thinking of like creature/monster movies. Arcadian. Trust me, you'll be like, holy frick, when you see what these things can do. Pedro says, I enjoy movie talk for sure. Kaboom, I'm waiting on my pile of loot too. I took advantage of the Parunga when it was $100 off. What's Parunga? Any predictions on May the 4th Hot Toys? I'm thinking Phantom Menace Kenobi. Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. That would be freaking amazing. Would go beautifully on that shelf right there. With Maul and Qui-Gon. That would be awesome. If we got a Phantom Menace Kenobi. I'm wondering if they would do Attack of the Clones Kenobi first though. I don't know. Either one. I would love. I would absolutely love. How about Bespin Han? We saw a picture of that years ago, and we still haven't seen that figure. Bespin Han Solo, Empire Strikes Back. Make it happen. Grey Jedi says, I have Padme, she falls because left leg is very slightly longer than the right. Pulled left leg against bottom of coat. Pull left leg against bottom of coat. I just have her, like, I had to adjust the legs so she's kind of like equally distributing her weight on her left and right legs. I think I had to slightly turn the legs outward also. You can't really see it, but like I swivel like the legs and she has better balance that way. I really started liking the look of baseless figures. It just looks better to me without the bases. Some of them I still have bases for, but for the most part I took the bases and unless it's a really large figure, like you could see up top. Let's see if I can show you. There's all my tall figures up top. Venom, Carnage, bases, Doc Ock base, obviously Green Goblin base so he can fly. So yeah, like the larger figures, I'm kind of scared to just have them on their feet, especially if they're up top, so I have them on bases. Austin says, I still have a HasLab Sentinel to unbox. It's a great figure to have right now. Let's see here. Cable is Sauron Wave. Oh, I already read that one. Hey, Cincy, you keeping up with the Stanley Cup playoffs? Yes. I have been watching all the games that I can potentially watch. Anytime I'm home and I'm not doing something, I'm watching a game. Speaking of which, let's scoreboard watch right now. Let's see how bad the Leafs are losing right now. Ooh, they tied it up 2-2. Islanders up 3-0 on Carolina. I'm probably going to go till 8 so that I can get ready for the game here. Although that doesn't start till 8:30. But my voice is going, guys. I appreciate y'all being here, though. We got to do this more often than every 2 months. Good Lord. It seems like I always say that whenever I'm doing a live and I'm like, hey, I haven't been here in X months. I got to do this more often. I say that all the time, and then I show up like 2 months later. So I'm not going to say it anymore. I'm just going to have to do it. Actions speak louder than words. Caleb says, didn't they release a cannonball with legs? No, they did a cannonball, but he had like the blast effect for legs. They didn't do one with legs until that 3-pack that sold out really fast on Pulse. So I'm really hoping they reissue that at some point, or at least freaking reissue the figures with different paint jobs. I want that Domino, that Richter, and that Cannonball with legs. Malika says Lady Mandarin Psylocke. Caleb says I haven't seen X-Men 97. I will wait till all are released and then watch it. I'm surprised you've been able to avoid spoilers because it's been a really popular show and people love to talk about it, myself included. And I apologize if I gave anything away in talking about it today. Doombot says I couldn't find Cyclops out in the wild, so I had to order him online at a higher price. Sucks, but at least I got him. Yes. Excellent figure and such a badass. That first episode, Cyclops was freaking amazing in that. Evening from the west coast of Canada. Hell freaking yes. Are you a Canucks fan? Shav? Omar V, good luck with web store. He's, oh my lord. I passed on him like 2 or 3 times at Target. I saw him several times at Target. I'm like, I'll get him later. I'm sure as collectors that buy in retail spots, we've all said that at some point. I'll get it later. And then by the time you are looking for it, it's sold out and going for $100 on the secondary, like web store. Alistair says, be careful with the straps. They break easily, also easily to glue back together. You must be talking about Storm Shadow with the straps. Yes, he said that in the very next. I just had to read a little bit further. He said, re-Storm Shadow. Josh Brown says, Mezco Firefly is about to charge. Hell freaking yes. Give me a Mezco Shockwave, Josh Brown says. Oh, Shav. Yes, we need a Zartan. 100%. Yes. Cobra Commander and Zartan. I will take 2 bad guys next. Over Flint. Those would be badass. Alice just says, I'd like to see Scarlet Mezco. One Man Toy Show. What's up, man? You going to Fan Expo? I will be going on Friday, June 7th. Am I in town? If I'm in town, yes, I'm definitely there. I'm definitely there. I'm not setting up, though. Those tables are too damn expensive. Alistair Baroness Mezco. Yes, please. Secondhand toy dealer. I did all right. Not as good as I was hoping. I posted a video of my experience. Very nice. Everyone check that out. Secondhand toy dealer. Video of his experience at the toy show. Josh Brown, come on, guys. We all know Mezco doesn't do female figures. I'm trying to... when I read that, when someone said Baroness and Scarlet, I was trying to think, what was the last good female figure they did? And I couldn't remember. Anything pop into your minds as far as like a very good female Mezco figure? Because I can't think of one right now. Felix Erkenes, a Jedi am I. I got all tongue twisted reading that Yoda style. Caleb says Sith AF. See ya, Caleb. You're probably not here to hear this, but Caleb had to leave. Derek says, Cincy, do you like Lord of the Rings? I think I know you like Dungeons and Dragons. I watched Lord of the Rings when they first came out in the theater, and I liked the movies, but I never read the books. I never read The Hobbit. I never read the books as a kid, so I didn't have like a huge attachment to it, but I do like the movies. The reason I like Dungeons and Dragons so much is because I have an attachment to it as a kid. They had the cartoon out when I was a kid, and I loved it. Was a Saturday morning cartoon. And then they had the toy line, the LJN toy line, and Warduke was one of my favorite figures as a kid. So I obviously have a pretty big attachment to D&D, the toys, and the cartoon. Aaron says, I need the painted Light of Peace. Fans Toys, Ironhide, and Ratchet look better. I haven't even seen pictures of Fans Toys. Did they release has that gone up for pre-order? Fans Toys, Ironhide, and Ratchet. Huh. The Light of Peace toy version, if that's the one you're referring to, I really want that one. The one with the silver paint on the legs instead of the white. That looks amazing. That looks freaking awesome. That's one of the Transformers figures that I would love to pick up. I have 2 Masterpiece scale Optimuses already, so it's not like one that I'm eager, like really in a rush to get. I would rather get the X Transbots Big Load. I'd rather get that one first. Derek says it should have been a wizard. Malika says no Diddy. I don't know what you guys are referring to right now. I should have been a wizard and no Diddy. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm getting Fans Toys for combined and OX for bot modes. Aurelis Delgado, what is your favorite toy store in Dallas-Fort Worth area? That's a very good question. I don't know if I have a favorite. There's toy stores that I have not been to yet that I definitely need to go to. I 100% need to go to Jaden's Toys, his new store. I visited his store up in Stonebriar Mall. He opened a big store over in Plano, kind of close to where I live, but I just need to find the time to go to his store, and I need to find some hours to put into it because it's a big store. So, obviously, Dallas Vintage Toys has the biggest selection. They got the biggest selection. So, I love Retro Madness in Bedford. I always find great things there. Plus, I have kind of an emotional attachment to Retro Madness because we filmed a big chunk of our movie there. And every time I walk into that store and every time I'm around that store in the parking lot, it brings back memories, and it's just like really fond memories. So I really love Retro Madness. Empire Toys is such a great store. Love those guys, Matt and Chuck. Fantastic dudes. Am I forgetting? Who am I forgetting? Even Titan Comics. They got a huge Hot Toys selection. Austin has been there. I saw in his video he went to Titan Comics and checked out the Hot Toys there. But yeah, there's a lot of great stores in this area. I don't think I necessarily have a favorite. There's just a lot of stores here to visit and go to. Let's see here. Where was I? LGP Vintage Toys greetings. How's it going? David Ryan. THG Universe. Lieutenant Turd. What if? Am I Lieutenant Turd? Dave Ryan's here. The great Dave Ryan. Everyone's stopping by tonight. This is fantastic. I wasn't expecting a lot of people in this live stream, but a lot of people are hopping in. I freaking love it. Shavgold, who is still on the road in Ohio, I wonder. I don't know who is on the road. Who are we talking about? Javi Soprano, Cincy, do you own any Transformers G1 figures from the 80s? I did. I started a small collection of G1 Transformers, but I had to make concessions. I had to sell something. As you could see, my shelves are pretty damn full. These are the ones I'm talking about here. I have 2 full detolfs for vintage figures. Mask, G.I. Joe, frickin' Star Wars, Tron. I'm trying to get into Superpowers. I got Secret Wars. Something had to go, and it was Transformers. So I ended up selling my vintage Transformers. My frickin' neck. Friendly Neighborhood says, I'll talk to you in July when you do your next live. I'm definitely going to be back before July. I say that now. But again, not going to make any promises. I'm just going to make it happen. Shav says, what would be a good version of Galvatron? Anyone? X-Transbots, I think, makes a good Galvo. Let me see. Let's see. Fans Toys made a really good one too. Here, let's look, shall we? Let's see what's available. So let's Galvatron. I think they're. I wonder if I could search by Galvatron and if it would pull up third-party options. Let's try that. Let us. You would think that that would be something that it could potentially do. I think it's just pulling up actual ones that are licensed. Although they... No, that's not. Let me see if Fans Toys has the Galvatron still. I would say I lean towards Fans Toys and X Transbots. T-Man, if you're still in the chat, shout out a good Galvatron masterpiece scale. Yeah, see, I think it might be sold out. This is a... Oh, it's out of stock. They did a toy color. See how it says FT16T? That's the toy color version of the Fans Toys Galvatron. It's called Sovereign. But that was a pretty cool one. Fans Toys tends to reissue their stuff though, so just keep an eye open. They have a an actual cartoon colored one, which I thought looked really good. Here, let's see if I could find a picture of that one. Sovereign. Yeah, there he is. Out of stock, out of stock. Limited edition movie version, and then they did a, this is the regular cartoon version. So, just keep an eye open. There's always reissues. So, okay. Omar says, yeah, that was me too. I stupidly put off a few new Eternias until later. Dave says, since he's seeing you live, is convincing me to order a hot toy right friggin' now. Do it, man. Get the Pattinson Batman. I know where you can get it, by the way. If you're serious, my friend. I know where you can get it. I got a secret place. It's not that secret, but a lot of people don't know about it. But hit me up if you really want it. Pattinson Batman, if you like. Didn't you not like that one? Or did you like that movie? I don't recall. Derek says Wonder Woman Mezco. Yeah, that was a pretty good one. There you go. Derek Pedrosa says Wonder Woman Mezco. That was a pretty good one. Didn't they do a Catwoman also? Narc says, Dave, since he will see your comment in like 23... Did you guys... Did you clock it? When did you leave the comment and when did I read it? Oh, dude. That's so accurate. Read the books, you nut. Oh, you must be talking about Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit. Yeah, that's been a while since I was talking about that. Alistair McRae, Good Women, Mezco figures, Wonder Woman, and Punk Harley. That Harley was a good figure. Okay. There you go. Dave says, Narc, I know, figured he would talk back in a sec. Then I scrolled up and was like, yeah, never mind. I'll shut the frick up. I'm over the hot toy purchase now. I needed him to push me over. Dude, you need that Pattinson Batman. You need it. Trust me. I don't have it yet. I'm assuming it's a great figure. Oh, I know what you need, dude. I know what you need. But I can't tell you what it is on here because it'll give away what I got. But I know what you need. You know what I got, too. So that figure that I told you I was going to get that figure. Josh Brown says, yeah, Wonder Woman and Harley are 3 and 4 years old. It's like they don't care to do more. It's a shame. It really is. Ty Pilot says, Dallas Vintage Toys and the Holocron is... I've never been to the Holocron. I've never been there. It's my favorite stores in the DFW area. I've been to Order 66, but I haven't been to Holocron. Dave says, Back Alley... How could I forget Back Alley Toys? I don't want to say anything yet, but there's going to be some awesome stuff. Awesome stuff happening at Back Alley Toys. Trust me on this. And you'll hear a lot about it on my page, on other people's pages. There's going to be some kick-ass stuff there. So stay tuned, my friends. Aaron Hardy, I don't think the official pre-order for Fans Toys, Ironhide, or Ratchet are up yet. And Dave, no, just kidding, dude. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to have no voice tomorrow. Black Widow, Mezco with long and short hair, heads, and various guns. And Storm Mezco with long hair and mohawk head versions. That would be nice. Patrick Peluso, hello, how are you? LGP Vintage Toys. Just ordered Revan, Starkiller, and Anakin Clone Wars Hot Toys. I will be poor for a while. Sorry, I was looking up here. I'm really admiring. I bought a, I think this was at, it was at C2E2. I met one of the illustrators for Mad Magazine, if you ever have gotten into that. And he did a very limited print called Bats in the Belfry. And it was all the Batman in a row in Mad Magazine style. Pattinson was not up there yet because this was long before they announced him as Batman. But I just want to show you this. Oh, you can hardly see it. I freaking love it so much. I just hung it up today. It's been in my closet. So I found it and I was like, man, I love that. So I hung it up there. He signed it. It's limited. It's numbered. But it's so cool. Anyway, I just noticed that Will was not in here. He must have left me earlier. Are you getting the new Iron Man wave? I'm getting a couple figures from the Iron Man wave. I'm getting Whiplash and I'm getting the Mark, was it 70? One of the Iron Mans. Not the old looking Iron Man, but the Iron Man that we got from was it Toy Biz that did that one? I think it was Toy Biz that did an Iron Man, and back in the day, that figure was so freaking hot. Everyone wanted that figure. It went for a high price, but Marvel Legends is redoing it, and I ordered that one. And again, Whiplash, because it looks freaking amazing. Aaron says FT Sovereign is the best right now. Abaddon from X-Transbots looks like it will be good. So is that one on pre-order? Let's look that one up. You might be in luck. It is not pulling up. I don't know if I spelled it wrong, but Abbadon is not pulling up. It's pulling up some Acid Rain figures on TF Source, but so you might be in luck for being able to pre-order at retail a Masterpiece scale Galvatron. Javi Soprano, did you unbox the Bloody Prey figure? Negative. It is right there. It's right over there. Next to some Mafex The Boys figures, which I also need to unbox. Dave says, yeah, you won't even know what you asked by the time you see this. IZ Collects. Hey, Cincy. Hello, IZ Collects, or Is Collects. LGP says, Narc, I just saw the complete collection of Muscle Mutts. I don't even know what Muscle Mutts is. Is that a 90s property? Secondhand toy dealer, if you could make a toy or a collectible that has not been made, what would you want? Like if I can make a toy that has not been made. I mean, the first thing that comes to my head, if I thought about this, I could give you probably 10 answers, but the very first thing that comes to my head is something that I don't think we'll see happen, but at one point I thought was a possibility. Because there was a Dungeons and Dragons cartoon line out from Hasbro, which did not sell well because the articulation wasn't that great. But at one point I thought we could have potentially gotten a HasLab Tiamat. And I thought that would have been amazing. It would have been huge. It would have looked badass. I think that's probably what I would have wanted. But again, it's a pipe dream now. I seriously doubt Hasbro will ever offer that. But it would be cool if we did get a 2-scale Tiamat, a huge one, for that D&D line. Anyway, Luna Figs is here. How's it going? Let's see. Abaddon spelled it wrong. Okay, let me try that. I spelled it wrong too. Oh, there it is. Ooh, it's available right now. Hold on. Add to cart. There you go. MX4 Abaddon X-Trans. Holy frick. It's got light up eyes. Let's look at these pictures here. Hold on. It says pre-order. Okay, so it's gonna ship soon. Because it said add to cart on the previous screen, but it says pre-order item, but it says estimate arrival this month, April 2024. Holy frick, that looks awesome. $200. Dude. That looks badass. It looks so cartoon accurate too. So there you go. If you want to get a badass looking Galvatron, masterpiece scale, looks like it's about 10 inches tall. X Transbots MX4 Abaddon for $200. There you go. One Man Toy Show Mad Art. Yes, Tom Richmond. Yes, sir. That's who I met. That's who did that one. Amy Doll should be getting a Big Bad Toy Store box tomorrow. Got the Juco B-Fighter Big Bad Beetleborgs model kit. I did not see that. I have to check that one out and see what that looks like. Shav Gold HB Birdman from the cartoon. Luna Figs, welcome. Secondhand toy dealer. I want a die-cast Gunstar from the Last Starfighter. That would be cool. Luna agreed. Gunstar from the Last Starfighter would be awesome secondhand. Alistair says, I want a Calvin and Hobbs figures. Thundercats, Mafex, Captain Planet, and Rocketeer would be awesome. Rocketeer, they made Loose Collector. Here, let me find it. Made a Rocketeer with was it Betty Page? Hold on, let's find this. What the frick is you doing? Hold on. Let me do this. I spelled Rocketeer and it pulled up Transformers. What the frick? Rocketeer. There's Rocket. Diamond Select Rocketeer. Here, let's just find it by Loose Collector. I have that red Sony figure. It's a great figure. Did they sell out of the Rocketeer? They must have. American Flag. Grendel. I didn't even know those were being offered. There it is. Sold out. Mother of fricker. You could probably find it elsewhere, but Rocketeer and Betty Deluxe. It's a nice looking Rocketeer. Oh, that's a cool effect with the jetpack exhaust. That's really cool. Now I kind of want this figure. Can't go wrong with Betty Page either. So there you go. Looks like it was 150 on Big Bad, but the Loose Collector Rocketeer Betty is on my grail list. Big fan of the flying hood ornament. Missed. Derek says, Cincy, were you in the Army, Navy, or Air Force? I was not in the military. I was a military kid. My dad was a captain in the Air Force. My brother was in the Air Force for his whole career. 40 years? 38 years. I was a cadet at Virginia Tech. I was in the Corps of Cadets, and I was studying to be in the Air Force as a pilot, but I ended up leaving college. Mostly because I was taking, here, let me get back to this. I was doing military courses, and I was doing non-military courses, like college courses. In my military courses, I got all A's. In my college courses, I got D's and F's. So my dad saw my report cards and he goes, not paying for that, my friend. So I ended up going back home to community college. I brought my grades up, started getting all A's again, like I did in high school. I was away from all the distractions that were at being away at college. Zero distractions living at home again. And then we moved to Florida, and I lived in Jacksonville, and I went to University of North Florida for 1 semester, and I ended up getting a job at a company called America Online in the late 90s. And if you know anything about AOL, it was a huge booming company back in the late 90s. So they actually offered me a managerial job within, I think it was 3 or 4 months of me working there. I ended up dropping out of college. So there's my partial life story. I do not have a college diploma. I probably have enough credits for an associate's, but I never graduated from college. I went to 3 colleges, didn't graduate. I don't think many people know that, but yeah. Anyway, let's see. Luna says I have the Diamond Select Rocketeer. It's pretty decent. Javi says I recently purchased the Morbius hot toy. I don't have it yet. Have you seen it in person anywhere? The Morbius hot toy. I have not seen that in person, no. I was thinking the Mezco, but that's not what you're thinking hot toy. Alistair says, I wish that Loose Collector Rocketeer figure came with alternate jetpacks, one from the movie. Luna says, did you make the discs? The discs. What are we talking about? I missed that. Because you didn't read The Hobbit, mother effer. What? I did not read The Hobbit, no. I did not read the books. I was not a big fan of reading books when I was a kid. I read comic books. I read a freaking buttload of comic books. Oh, the AOL discs. Okay, I'm sorry. I read a lot of comic books. Didn't read a lot of books, Dave. Luna, no. We would take those discs and we would use them as drink coasters. And I would often, we just had boxes and boxes of them at our office building. I would often take them home. I lived with some roommates on the beach. And when we had parties, I would take the AOL discs and just like throw them like frisbees at people. Because I was kind of a dick back then. And that's what I did. Anyway. Plus I was very young. I was in my early 20s. Got to play late night ball. Hit me up later. See ya, Dave. Did anyone watch The Rocketeer in the theaters? I did. I watched it and I don't remember it. It's been a long time. But it is time, my friends. My voice is nearly gone. It is 8:16. I absolutely appreciate you guys being here for this live stream. But I must get going and get ready for this Dallas Stars game. Wearing my Stars hat. Gonna get my Stars jersey on. Hopefully they win. Hopefully they don't frickin' fold and choke against the Knights, who somehow managed to elude that damn salary cap again. But thanks for being here, guys. I'm not going to say when I'm going to do my next live. Just have your notifications on and you might see me pop up. Maybe it's next week. Maybe it's this week. Maybe it's 2 weeks. Maybe it's 2 months. I don't know. But I will definitely see you guys on my channel. I've got lots of content filmed. Just got to get it out there. But thanks for being here, guys. Luna says he'll be live tomorrow. Check out Luna Figs. He will be live. Luna says I saw it in the theater. My dad and brother went to see Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, and said that was a good movie too. Kevin Costner. Have a lovely rest of your evening, one and all. Thank you, Shav Gold. since he majored in toys and comics. Pretty much, Javi. Pretty much. Great live as always. Thank you, Ty Pilot. Since you don't need no stinking college. However, I definitely want my girls to go to college. I just think that it helps finding jobs and stuff. I got lucky. So anyway, guys, thank you very much. I will see you guys on my channel or see you in a live. Turn on notifications and you'll see when I go live next. But that's it for now. Adios, my friends. I forgot how to turn this thing off, so let's just do this instead. Bye, guys.